Hello, guys. Hello. Can you guys hear me well? Please let me know in the chats if you guys can hear me well. Awesome. Perfect. Yes, today we did a different style because we didn't want to get maxed out on the call. We had to do a webinar instead of just a normal Zoom meeting, but it should be the same for you guys. Now, let me know in the chats where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know in the chats where you guys are tuning in from. What part of Montreal, Florida, Bulgaria, UK, Canada, Estonia, Indiana, South Africa, Israel, Qatar, New York, Indonesia, Vancouver, UK, Malaysia. Guys, don't mind me if I missed your country. Just don't mind me if I missed your location. All right. It's lovely to see individuals from all over the globe tuning in. Lovely. Let me make some awesome. Now, guys, let me know if you guys practiced anything from yesterday. Let me know. I want to know if you guys learned anything yesterday, if you guys practiced anything. One, meaning I hope it's a yes. Somebody said evet. Cool. Lovely. So yesterday I was going through the plan of what I should go through with you guys in this week, right? And then I came across a strategy which I thought I should have maybe gone over yesterday. It's a 3-1 this morning. Congratulations, Asma. So practice, but did not work for me. Yeah, no problem. Gabe, so what I suggest you do is you go back test the strategy before you go take live trades. This is what I always tell people. Go back test the strategy. Now, what does back testing mean? Just go look at the history of the price data. See if it worked for you or not. See if you can see the opportunities or not. Now, with that, I came across a strategy that I've covered with the team members, and it's become really popular inside the binary world right now. So everybody else should see me fine. So maybe it's on your Zoom, Lavinia. Nice. So yeah, let me know. I want to cover the strategy with you guys that I've been wanting to cover since last night. I'm really excited for this strategy because it's a simple but a really effective strategy when it comes down to binary options market. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is let me share my screen with you guys. Awesome. So let me know if you guys can see my screen, please. Let me know. Yes. Awesome. Now, first, I want to ask you guys, do we all know how to access this page that I am at right now? Do we all know how to access the page that I'm at right now? No, yes, no. Okay, cool. No problem. Now, do you guys know what this is that I'm using? It's not Trade Nitro. This is not the broker that we're using, right? Chart, yeah. Trading View, no. Cool. Now, the website is called tradingview.com. All right. Now, what is TradingView, Armin? TradingView is like the Instagram of trading. It's like the Instagram of trading. You can see other ideas. You can follow individuals. They can follow you. You can follow their ideas. You can publish your ideas and so on. At the same time, they're the supplier of price data, meaning all brokers are connected to this centralized system. All data goes through this. Now, when we use our own analysis, because it has a really good analysis part, what I will do is I'll show you guys how to access the analysis part that we use for now. Of course, there are many other options. There are many other opportunities when it comes down to TradingView other than just charting. But I want to, for now, show you guys how to access the exact same thing I showed you guys 3 minutes ago. All right. Now, once you guys open TradingView, you guys don't have to have an account, or you guys don't have to pay for it to a certain degree. If you want to take it seriously, move on pro, then yeah, you need to pay for it. But to use the strategies I'm about to teach you guys can use it on the free version. Make sense? Now, once you guys go tradingview.com, right at the top tab on products, you guys will see chart plus. So on the product tab, chart plus. If I was to click this, some individuals say no screen. It might be from your internet, I believe, because you guys see well, right? Yep. I'm not seeing anything. I can see yes, no. It's a very mixed result. I have no idea why. I have a black screen. Okay, I'm 99% sure it's from your internet. So I'll unshare and share again, just so you guys are good with it. Now it should be fine, yeah? Yes. So we're going to assume it's good, but if you guys have problems with your connections and so on, you guys can always watch the recording. All right. Now, in regards to today's strategy, so you guys know how I came here, right? I went to TradingView, products chart, and this page opened up. Okay. Now, looking at the trades now, this is the exact same page we pulled up yesterday. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the indicators just like I did yesterday. And then I'll tell you guys the principles behind the strategy. And then I'll show you guys an example. Is that fine? Is that fine with you guys? Can I do that? Yes. Lovely. Now, but before I go to today's strategy, I want you guys to remember one thing. You cannot take one strategy, run it throughout the whole day, and expect perfect results. As the market condition changes, right? That's why before I give you guys any strategy, I always tell you guys the time zones that works best with that specific strategy. Now, these time zones are back tested throughout the volumes and so on inside the market. And that's the best we came up with, the best time frames we came up with. Now, what I'm going to do is first, I will bring up my indicator. All right. Now, the first indicator I'm going to bring up, and I'm sure a lot of individuals who are in the team, they already know this, and I know a lot of them like this. The first indicator I'm going to add, it's called the Ichimoku cloud. Ichimoku cloud. Now, don't be alarmed by all these lines and so on. We are going to use the basic approach today. So I'm going to show you guys a basic approach towards this strategy. Okay. Now, the Ichimoku cloud is a collection of different technical analysis tools and different indicators. Now, remember, this is one indicator, right? And we also add different indicators and so on. Ichimoku cloud is a mixture of those indicators, of some of those indicators that show us supply and demand If you guys don't know what that means, don't worry, you guys will get to learn. But most importantly, and the way we are going to treat it today, it shows us the momentum which the market is moving towards. It shows us the momentum and the trend direction the market is moving towards. Now, I want you guys to pay attention, all right? I want you guys to pay attention to one thing. Let me know on the chats, okay? Without even you guys knowing anything. Is TradingView free? Yes, it is free. I just pulled up the chat by the way. Now, if my cloud is red, you guys see the shaded area on the cloud, reds and greens? Now, I want you guys to let me know, if my cloud is red, what does my market tend to do? What is my market doing? What is it displaying to me? A downtrend, bearish, selling, downward. Exactly. When we can notice this, right? When my cloud is red, the market momentum is towards the downside. However, when my cloud is green, the market momentum is towards the upside, right? Now, there is one more thing you guys need to pay attention to. Usually, when you look at indicators and technical analysis and so forth, so on, they appear right away, right above them or below them. However, if you guys pay attention to the cloud right now and where it's on an offset of candlesticks. Do you guys see this? So it shows you a forecast. So let me find an example. I want you guys to tell me one thing. Let me move this back here. Now, in this screen right now, okay, what is the shaded area? What is the shaded, well, what is the current shaded area? Is it green or is it red? Okay, so some say green, some say red. Now, because the Ichimoku cloud is shown on an offset, this is my current shaded area. So if I was to let my market play out, do you guys see this? So this is not my shaded area. At this point, my shaded area is not green, it's red. All right. So it's important to understand this tool moves on an offset. All right. Now, if you don't understand, I'll recap it again. The cloud color, the shaded area, if it's red, it means that my market momentum, my market movement is towards the downside. As you guys can see on the screen, right? Whenever it's red, just like this one, my market is moving towards the downside. Now, vice versa. Whenever my shaded area is green, my candles and my market momentum is moving towards the upside. So green, uptrend, red, downtrend. Does that make sense? Now, don't worry, I have not explained the strategy yet. All right. Now, so do we understand that how we treat Ichimoku, and does the sides of the cloud mean anything? Anna, really good question. I'm not sure if you're a beginner or you've been here before, but that's a really good question. Now, the tighter my cloud is, the more likely it is to see a reversal. And listen to me, because we have another strategy called a Kumo twist, which we use the cross of these two lines, but that's an advanced approach. But that was a really good question. If the market, plus, I will go ahead and show you guys examples. Look, just like this one. Now, because here the cloud is flat, it's really thin, right? There's not much movement, there's not much volatility inside the market. Whereas if you come an hour late, there's a lot of volatility. Do you guys see this? There's a lot of ups and downs. So when my cloud is flat, it basically means there's no movement inside the market. All right. And of course, we stay away from those situations. I will tell you guys what to stay away from, but that was a really good question. Now, somebody said it reminds me of Bollinger Bands. Now, Bollinger Bands is a different style of an indicator. Ichimoku is a sentimental indicator. So, yeah, there's different kinds of indicators. I don't want to confuse you guys. But, yeah, do we understand what the Ichimoku is and how we treat it? Is that a yes or no? Please let me know. Okay. Some no's, a lot of yeses. C, yes. Awesome. Now, let me see. Do the lines mean anything? For now, we are only going to consider the shaded area limit. Now, sentimental means, an individual asks what sentimental means. Sentimental means whatever tool is showing you the momentum of the market, it's a sentimental tool. It's a sentimental indicator. Whatever tool is showing you the movement of the market, it's a sentimental. Now, anyways, if you guys, somebody said I'm lost, I understand. Now feel free to go back to the recording and watch from the beginning. All right. Now, settings for Ichimoku Club, default. You do not change the settings. All right. Now, the offset area, what I mean by offset is the cloud color appears in front of the candlesticks, not above them, in front of them, on an offset. Okay. So the cloud is always right next to the candlesticks, not above the candlesticks, if that makes sense. So it's on an offset. This is my current momentum, and this is offset. All right. Now, because this is a different strategy, it's not related to the strategy that we saw yesterday. All right. Exactly, Matthew. It's 26 candlesticks on an offset. But anyways, now I don't want to get too technical with you guys. I know some individuals ask questions, and that does not help the beginner individuals. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recap it, yeah? So I pulled up my Ichimoku cloud from the indicators part. Now the settings, I do not change it. It's on default. So I leave everything on default. Now, understanding the markets, if my shaded area is red, right? The market is moving towards the downside. If my shaded area is green, then my market is moving towards the upside. That's the only thing you need to understand about the Chimoku. Now, adding the second indicator in, okay, KDJ. So if you was to go on the indicators section, dropped on KDJ, and choose the first one that you guys see on your screen. All right. By 21 Lambos, 21. Now, if you was to click this, you will see a sentiment right below your chart. You'll see this thing show up right below your chart. Okay. Now, it's a simple way of using KDJ. What we take in consideration with this KDJ, what we take in consideration with the KDJ is the black line. Do you guys see the black line? So it consists of 3 lines. What we are going to take in consideration is the black line. All right. Now, how do we treat this strategy is the question. Yeah. Every time, actually, how do we treat this indicator? My bad. Every time my black KDJ intercepts with my other 2 KDJ, just like this one, when my black KDJ intercepts with my other 2 KDJ lines from above, that's a sell idea. That's a trigger for a sell trade. I'm going to repeat that again. Every time my black line intercepts with my other 2 KDJ lines from above, that's a signal for a sell trade. Now, vice versa, every time my black KDJ line intercepts with my other 2 KDJ lines from below, it's a signal for a buy trade. So on here, for example, my black KDJ line intercepted with my other 2 KDJ lines from below. Oh, that's a buy signal. Now, are we just going to come and look at KDJ, take every cross? No. This is where we mix the indicators, guys. This is where we're going to mix the 2 indicators. Now, let me know if you guys have these 2 ready, if you guys are good with these 2 indicators. In regards to settings, we did not change anything. We kept it same. Yes, yes. Are we good? Perfect. Lovely. Now, I'm going to cover how we exactly use this strategy, all right? The principles to this strategy. Step number 1 is look at your current shaded area. Look at your current shaded area. Is it red or green? It's red, right? My current shaded area is red, meaning the market is moving towards the downside. Now, since I know the trend of the market is towards the downside, will I look to buy or sell? Since I know my trend is towards the downside, will I look to buy or sell? Sell, exactly. Because the trend is your friend, right? Now, once I know that my shaded area is red, my momentum is towards the downside, then I would look for my KDJ to give me the trigger, tell me the go. So I see the momentum is towards the downside, then I would look for my KDJ. Now, what was the principle with KDJ for a sell trade? If my black KDJ line intercepts with my other two KDJ lines from above, just like this one, right? Do you guys see my black KDJ line intercepted with my other two KDJ lines from above, while my shaded area was red? So that would be a confirmation for a 1 minute sell trade. That would be a confirmation for a 1 minute sell trade. Now, every time, I'll show you guys another example. My KDJ, every time, step number 1, right? I look at my shaded area. Is it still red? Yes, meaning the momentum is towards the downside. Now, once I know that, and I see my KDJ line intercept, my black KDJ line intercept with the other two KDJ lines from above, that's another 1 minute sell trade. Now, would you guys take this buy trade here when my KDJ line crossed towards the upside? No, we would not. Exactly. And the reason being is because my trend is red. My trend is going towards the downside. Does that make sense? Now, I'll show you guys a buy example as well. If my shaded area is green, right? Now I know the momentum is towards the upside. Once I know that, what I will do is I will wait for my KDJ line, my black KDJ line, to not intercept from below. All right, just like this one right here. So when my KDJ line intercepted with my other two lines from below, that will be a signal for a 1 minute buy trade. A 1 minute buy trade. Now, let me see one more. If you was to wait again, you would see that my shaded area is green. My black KDJ line intercepts with my other two KDJ lines from below. That's a signal for a 1 minute buy trade. All right. Now, I showed you guys an example for a buy trade. I showed you guys an example for a sell trade. If you guys are lost, if you guys don't know what you guys are looking at and so far, or if you guys came late to this call, feel free to go back to the recording and watch it again and again. I personally watched it 3 times before it sat down. Me personally, the way I explain it now is easy, but it takes time for you to grasp it. It takes time for you to understand it. So to recap, my Ichimoku is red, market is moving towards the downside. I would wait for my KDJ lines, my black line to intercept with my other two lines from above. That's a sell trade, 1 minute. And vice versa for a buy example. My shaded area is green. My two KDJ lines, my black KDJ line intercepts with my 2 other KDJ lines from below, that's a buy. Okay. Now, what's the best time to use this strategy? Okay. It's not 5-minute trades, it's 1-minute trades. Okay. Now, every time you guys want to use this strategy, it's best to use it in between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Matthew, you're right. All right. Now, that's basically it in regards to today's strategy. Now, this is simple and very effective once you guys understand how it works. All right. Now, with that being said, let me know if you guys learned anything, or let me know if you guys need to go back and watch the recording again. Got it? Need to go back. These are fast messages. I cannot. I learned, need to rewatch, learned. Now, lovely. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Lovely. So a lot of you guys got it. A lot of you guys need to go back and rewatch it. I understand that. Yeah, the recording will be dropped in about an hour in Nitro Bank's channel. All right. Can we use this strategy for Forex? There are different settings required for that. Okay. Which we'll go through in our Forex sessions. Okay. Now, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you guys today. I'll be sending out trade ideas from Nitro Bank's channel. So yeah, be on lookout for that. Get ready, and I will see you guys very soon. All right. Peace.